Learn to Crochet Beginner Series. Today we're learning the corner to corner blanket, also called the C2C. Today I'll show you how to make a swatch so you can make an entire blanket and know all the steps. Welcome back to Good Knit Kisses, where we stitch our love and love our stitches. I'm your host Kristen, and I'm going to be showing you a series of beginner crochet videos. This series is going to be in my style, and I'm so happy to bring this to you. So stay tuned for all the videos that are coming. As always, I suggest that you watch the video through the first time before attempting to get the idea and all the tips along the way. This pattern is an intermediate pattern, and so you will need to master the double crochet stitch in order to move on. You'll need to double crochet and slip stitch as we go, as well as chaining and turning. So be sure and check out that series to refresh your skills and use the slow and rewind buttons to help you out in this video. To make your corner to corner blanket, you need any yarn that you desire to use. It can be a solid or color changing, or you can even change colors. We're going to keep it solid in this tutorial. I'm working with a medium weight yarn and an I9 or 5.5 millimeter hook. Now you want to dial up your hook size or dial it down depending upon the size of yarn that you use. And so a corner to corner, it works diagonally across. And so when I begin at one corner, I start working in these rows. So we sort of work up here and work down and up here and around, going back and forth like that. Now you can see I've blocked off and marked these stitches here. That's because if you can create a little 5x5 swatch with me here, then you'll learn all the stitches you need to know to make an entire one. In fact, you can make a square or a rectangle from this video, and we have a calculator to help you count that out and a chart. So I'm going to refer to this chart and show you how we'll begin, and then we'll begin making our first block, and I'll refer to that chart as we go. So this chart can be found on our website, and I'm showing it blank here because I'm going to be showing a directional arrow on the other two charts for a right-handed or a left-handed crocheter. So here indicates, and when you're working on your sample, that you can see how we work on row 1, and then we go up and work on row 2 and go this way, and then we go up and work on 3 and go this way, and we can continue to increase and make a triangle shape. You can see it, I'm kind of cutting it off here so you can see it increases to make a triangle, indicated by these pink arrows here that we're increasing. And as we get to 1 over from where we want our our biggest area here of our triangle, then we're going to start decreasing, where you see these green arrows begin here. Those are the decreases, going all the way to the point where you want to stop. So making this swatch is going to be a great way to teach you all these increases and then decreases in a small size, and then you can use our calculator down below to work out the size that you would like to make. I'm going to refer to this off to the side. We're going to begin on block 1. Let's start with a slip knot. And we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go into double crochet into the next 2 chains, yarn over, pull through 2 and 2, yarn over, insert or hook, yarn over, pull up a stitch, yarn over, pull through 2 and 2. So once you made your first block, you turn, which is different than what we normally do. It's easier in this pattern to turn it before you start chaining up. So we're going to now chain up 6. We're on row 2, so we're beginning here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and this is how an increase begins. So we're going to yarn over, and we're going to double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook, just as you did before. Double crochet, and then double crochet 2 more times in the next 2 chains, and double crochet, and double crochet here. Okay, and then we need to connect our squares, our blocks. So we're going to go into this chain space here, and we're going to slip a stitch to connect. And then we need to increase again. So we're going to work up a chain and then work 3 double crochets to make this block right here. So we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. This is what I call maintaining a block, just continuing. You are increasing, but you're within your row. And now we want to double crochet into this chain 3 space, pull up a stitch, double crochet 2 more times. This is 2, and this is 3. Okay, and so now we have our first 3 blocks. Okay, if you're looking at it as a swatch here, looks like that. Well, we're going to turn it and you can see how it matches right up with our chart back here. So now we're going to work over. We've gone up and over. Now we need to go back up here, and we're going to be working over this direction. So if you're turning your swatch or you're looking at other directions for a C2C and it says up or down, it's because it's just referring to it as a standard, rectangle or square this way. So we're working this direction here. So before we complete this row, we need to turn again. And now we're going to chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're on row 3. This is the same increase as we've done before, where we yarn over and we go down to the 4th chain from the hook and double crochet and double crochet in the next 2 chains. Okay, and then now we need to work in here and connect our blocks here. So I'm just turning it here, and you see the chain 3 space. So we want to fasten it to that. So we yarn over and pull up a stitch and then fasten it together with a slip stitch. Okay, and now we need to increase or maintain on our row here. So we're going to crochet, chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to double crochet 3 times into this space here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, connect it. I'm going to go into here, the chain 2 space, slip the stitch. Okay, and then we're chaining 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 double crochets across. So the way that this repeats is slip the stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets. There's 1. There's 2. And 3. Okay. So now we're finished with this row. You can see that we've got 3 here, and we want to go up to the 4th row here. So we've worked up here and over, up to the next row, over, and we're on row 4, and we're going to work across here. So turn and chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert. Double crochet the next chain. And double crochet in the next chain. We're going to connect these blocks. So we're going to go into the next chain 3 space and slip that stitch. And then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so again, we're working over here. We just completed this one. We're going to go on to the next one and maintain. So we're 3 double crochets into this space. Double crochet, yarn over, insert our hook, pull up 1, pull through 2 and 2, yarn over, insert, pull up 1, pull through 2 and 2, and you're going to connect into that next chain space with a slip stitch and chain 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet 3 times. There's 1, 2, and 3. Connect. That's the slip and chain 3, 1, 2, whoops, 3, double crochet 3 times, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we've completed row 4. We're on the last row of our sample, but you'll continue this until you get to the size that you desire. And if you want to make a rectangle at this point, what you do is you can continue, say your rectangle is elongated on this side. So see how we're making a straight side here? If you continue the rectangle, you can continue increasing on this side, and then you would start the decreasing that we do on the next row and maintain a width. So we'll talk about that more on the next row. All right, let me prop this up and then I'll continue on row 5. We'll be working back this direction. Turn our work, chain 6, okay, double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'll split that. There we go. And double crochet and go into the next chain. And last double crochet in the next chain. Be sure and hold your work when you've turned it. Make sure you're still holding it in that direction in case you get confused as to which chain you're going into. That way this is always on the correct side. We're going to fasten these together with the slip stitch and continue that pattern of maintaining it. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to double crochet 3 times. I'm on my 2nd and last double crochet. You're going to continue in this row until you get to the end, and we'll meet back up for the swatch. But if you're making a much larger size, then just continue going until you're ready to learn how to decrease. Pause your video and I'll meet you back up when you are ready to begin on the decreasing section. See you in a moment. All right, so we have got all the way up to where we want to stop, the point of where we want to start decreasing. And I've got my sample with my little triangle here. And we are at this corner right here. So I will be turning my work like this, okay? And so we're going to slip across this edge and then start our block right here. So this is what we're about to do. Okay, turn our work. And we're going to slip across these stitches here. So we're going to insert into this stitch here, this first one, and pull up some yarn and slip it. Then go into the next stitch, pull up some yarn and slip it. Insert into the next stitch, pull up some yarn and slip it. Then we've gone all the way across, and now we can work into this space here. So we'll start by chaining 1, 2, 3, and remember these chains establish this one side here. So it starts getting straight along this side. And then we're going to work into that space as we've done before. And double crochet in here into this chain space. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then we want to connect just as we've done before, and this is the same as you've seen before. I'm going to slip that stitch and chain up 3. Double crochet into that space. And third time. Okay, and connect. Slip the stitch together. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Double crochet. That's 2 and 3. Oops. There we go. And slip. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Double crochet 1 and double crochet 2 and double crochet third time. Okay, and we're going to slip into that space here and connect. So we have these stitches go across. We've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we've actually decreased this stitch here without doing anything else. You see how that happened? So it was like you're maintaining, but that's actually the last one that you're going to do. So we're going to do what we did before, where we just slip it across here. Now, if you need to continue and you decrease at this side and you want to continue increasing on this side only, then what's going to happen is you're just going to get a rectangle. That's all that's going to happen. So you can choose to decrease on one end or the other. Generally, you're going to be increasing along this right side. Say you're making a scarf or rectangular blanket, and then you would start decreasing on this side. So you can do that. We're not doing that in this tutorial, but I'm just telling you, you could just continue on. So we're going to turn our work, and we're going to chain, I'm sorry, we're not going to chain. We're going to slip across just as I did before. So we're going to go into that first stitch and slip, go into the next one and slip. This is 2, and then the third slip. So you have to slip across 3 times, and then now we can chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go into this space here, and whoops, we're going to double crochet once, twice, and then a third time. Okay, connect those and slip, crochet 3, I'm sorry, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and double crochet 3 times, 1, 2, oh, and 3. All right, so you're just going to continue across just as we did. Repeat that section and repeat your video. Rewind if you need. Slip that and chain 1, 2, 3. Double crochet in this last stitch. Once, twice. I'm sorry, we're in the space, chain space. And then the third time. And then again, we're connecting. And oops. Yeah. Slip that. Okay. So now we have 3 across on this side. Okay. And then we have 3 across, 1, 2, 3 on this side. And so we're going to turn our work and slip across. Go into that first stitch, slip it, go into the next stitch, and slip it, And the last stitch, slip that, and you've established that straight edge, and you're going to continue. So if you look at this carefully, we only have a few more left. I only have, if you're doing the 5x5 swatch, or you're towards the end of your design, so if you've got a larger one, pause your video until you've just got a few corners left, and we'll just do these last 3 together here. So we're going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, insert into the space, not the stitch, double crochet once and twice, and a third time, and connect with that slip stitch here when you're done with this one. So we're going to connect and slip it, chain up 1, 2, do the double crochet 3 times, okay, and then we're going to connect with the slip. Okay, turn our work. We only have one left, so we're going to slip across, and that slipping across helps reinforce that edge. Slip 2, slip 3, and now we need to chain 1, 2, and 3, and then double crochet, 2, 3. Okay, and then you're just going to connect this last one with a slip stitch, and you are done. So you want to go ahead and cut your yarn, and yarn over and pull through, and then you're going to darn in your ends, weave in your tails with your tapestry needle. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to measure this swatch and determine size. I hope you enjoyed the C2C blanket in our beginner series. And as a bonus, we have an interactive crochet calculator for the C2C, and this is learning how to make it in a certain specific width. So say you want it a rectangle or a square, and you want to know how many squares are in your blanket, especially if you want to make a graphghan with multiple colors in there. And we're going to put in all the things that you did with this swatch into this. So stay tuned for the next video. It comes out today. Be sure and subscribe for more tutorials as we come out with them on knitting, crochet, and loom knitting. Thanks for joining us today, where we help you stitch your love and love your stitches. See you again soon.